Hey guys, it's Ed with CMC Reptiles. Do a little video on the tortoises here. Starting to get nice here in California. Temperatures are getting in the 70s. Normally I'll keep this guy in a tortoise box inside during the winter. But whenever it's nice out, I let him roam the yard. And in the summer he stays in the yard permanent. So I kind of mix his diet up a bit with between Timothy hay, collard greens, squash, that type of stuff. I'll even once in a while he still eats the tortoise pellets. Over here I got the red foot right here. I kind of soaked him down too. I spray him with a little bit of water. Leave him some greens, collard greens. Just let them get that sunlight. This is a much smaller tortoise, so and they do not stay together. They are separate. But even though that the sulcata is starting to come over here right now, I think the sulcata sees his greens. So yeah, he's eating his food. This is the Redfoot's first time out. You see how his head is starting to yellow a little bit. That's kind of the difference between the cherry head and the Redfoot. Well, this ought to be interesting if they actually eat together. Yeah, you can see the size difference. Sulcata's much bigger. But yeah, they love those collard greens. Even once in a while I sprinkle them with a little bit of calcium powder and vitamin powder. When he does have full reign of the yard, which is a pretty big yard, I even go as far as fertilizing the lawn and then cutting it a lot thicker, so he can even graze on that. You kind of see how plush and green it's getting. Hit it with nitrogen, and I'll mow it like 3-4 inches thick. But what I've done over here is I kind of planted some dandelion seeds. So now they're starting to grow, so he has something to graze on even on this side. There's his tortoise house. So he could graze on this side of the yard, and this side of the yard is fully shaded during the hottest part of the day. Yeah guys, he will graze on greens that I have put back here too. Got some dandelions that I planted so he can graze during the summer, and I'll keep this back part a little bit wet, moist for him. Lots of shade over here. So in between just grazing wild stuff, he definitely needs to be on, you know, a diet, a variety of vegetables, like I said, collard greens, squash. And I always dust those with vitamins here and there. But it's so important for these guys to get outside. And that they have a nice shady area they can go to cool down. Oh, this is really important. He's just knocking trees over. It's like a tank. Can't wait till this guy gets big. Let's see, they munch on those dandelions. Good fiber for them. And I love these guys too, even though they don't get as big. Being a Redfoot, I'm almost positive the cherry heads are a little bit smaller, the Redfoots are bigger. But again, you can see that yellowing on the top of his head. The red's starting to turn yellow. That kind of separates him from, you know, the cherry head and the red foots. Cherry heads have that solid red head, and they are a smaller tortoise if I'm not mistaken. He'll get, I don't know, 12, 15 pounds full grown. I've had this guy for a couple years now. But I love the tortoises. I definitely want to get a couple more. I have the yard for it, so these guys got full rein. This guy, not so much yet. He's too small to just let run around the yard. He is still in a tortoise box. But do love them. Plan on getting more. Alright guys, well, just wanted to kind of share that with you. Just don't want to always do the snakes and ball pythons, it gets boring. But I even have another animal coming that I just purchased from Underground Reptiles, and I'm pretty excited about that. Actually 2 animals, so I'll do a video when those do arrive, which should be sometime next week. Alright guys, I will talk to you later.